Disaster happens, and when they do, you want to be ready to fail over to your DR site as fast and as best as you can do. EnsureDR makes sure your DR solution will work as expected. Hi, and welcome to EnsureDR for Double Take demonstration. EnsureDR will help Double Take customers to make sure their DR site will work when they need it by automating the DR test every few days. It will uncover issues that only live tests can show and will help the organization to be ready for live DR scenario. In this demo, we will show you the basic configuration needed to set up the auto test of Double Take on VMware infrastructure. Also, we will run the test and see the final report. Here, you can see the first screen of EnsureDR Configuration Console, also Double Take Console, and VMware Web Console in DR. We will set up an automated test for few Double Take jobs and check the VMs internally to make sure they are working okay on the DR site. In the EnsureDR First Configuration window, we will first choose the main DR tool we will test, since EnsureDR supports few DR tools. Then we will choose the recovery time objective for the test that EnsureDR will measure to make sure your DR will recover in the time frame you planned. We will write the user and password of the VMs to be tested since EnsureDR will need to access them to test internal services. Next, we will write the user and password of the VMware target host. Write here the name or IP of the target VMware host in the DR site. Here, write the IP or name of the target Double Take VRA. If your target environment is in VMware cluster, mark this checkbox. If you got VMware VC in your DR environment, write its IP or name here. Here, configure the production virtual network name and the bubble network where Double Take will test the VMs. In this console, we will configure the servers we want to test and the tests we want to do. In the left side, we will configure the test workflow, and on the right side, the servers and advanced test settings. There are 4 general tests EnsureDR does to the selected servers. The first is the power on test, which is mandatory and cannot be set up. Second is the network test. Make sure the server got IP and be contacted through network. The third is service test. You can pick which service you want to test on the servers. Last test is the custom script or command test, where you can configure a command line or any batch file. The test here will be enforced on all the tested servers. If EnsureDR detects that all tests were successful, it will create an automatic snapshot of the VMs in the DR site to mark the point in time where EnsureDR tests all servers and finds them working fine. EDRC is the gateway server which connects the EnsureDR server to the rest of the servers in the bubble network. Write here the EDRC server display name as it appears in the VMware VC inventory in the DR site. Here, write the actual EDRC server host name. Here, pick which servers you want to include in the test. If you want to do more advanced tests, here you can set up a different test for each picked server. Run pretest script, network test, service test, and custom script test different for each server. In this console, you can set up the mail to receive in the end of the test with the test summary report and schedule a recurrence test. Add here the mail settings such as SMTP server, user, password, and recipient. Also, you can edit here the mail attachments, text, and custom logo for the report. On the right side, set the date and time when you want the test to run. You can set up to a day between the recurrence tests. When finished configuring the job, hit Finish. You can choose to just save the settings or run it now. If you hit Save the Settings, the next time EnsureDR will run the job will be the date of the scheduled task that was created. If you hit Run it now, it will start the test now, and next time will be the scheduled task. Let's start the test now. First thing, EnsureDR will do some tests to make sure the configuration are fine, and all resources are available to make the test. Next, it will start the failover of the Double Take jobs selected. You can see here that the replica VMs are starting in the DR site and connected to the bubble network. Now EnsureDR will start to test the VMs internally in the bubble network with all the tests that was configured in the job. After EnsureDR finishes the test and find that all were successful, it will take an automatic snapshot of the tested VMs as a certified tested point in time. When EnsureDR finishes the test, it will undo the failover test in Double Take and return to a normal state. This end summary shows the most important results that were found. First, the total time to recover, 15 minutes out of 75 minutes, set to failover. Second, the amount of server tested and how many are okay. Third, next time EnsureDR will do the same test. Fourth, since all tests were fine, EnsureDR created a snapshot to VMs in the DR. From here, you can access to more detailed report. In this report, you can see the same details from the end message, such as RTO, number of servers tested, next run, and snapshot state. Also, you can see two graphs. From the left side, the current result test graph, and from the right side, the test results over time. Here you will see a summary list of servers and tests that was made. On the next page, there are detailed results of the test with more information and a screenshot of the target replica server that was tested as a proof. An email with the result also was sent to the recipient configured in the job with the report and logs. In the mail body, you will see the same details as the end message and report as for the RTO, number of servers, next run, and snapshot state. Also, attachment of the report in PDF format that you can share. In this demo, we demonstrate how EnsureDR can very easily make sure your DR solution works by testing it periodically every few days or weeks, and by that make sure your DR site will be ready when you need it. We hope you enjoyed the session. For any comments or questions, please send mail to support@EnsureDR.com.